Ready, start. We had demanded that the Rajdhani train, which has stoppage at Ratnagiri and Savantwadi, should also have a stoppage at Indravati. The superfast train running between Kurla and Mangalore should also have stoppage, and one train running between Panvel and Savantwadi. I am demanding a train from Mumbai from Kurla should be introduced for Panvel to Savantwadi in Konkan region. These trains should be started either from Dadar or Shivaji terminal to Savantwadi so that it will benefit the farmers and people of backward and hilly areas of Konkan region. Here I have heard and read the speech of Honorable Minister. The Railway Ministry has always promoted sports, and in this connection I would like to give some suggestions according to my information. If any sportsman gets national award, then he is given some facility to travel in the train. Similarly, awards are given to sportsmen at state level also. The Maharashtra government gives Shivaji and Dronacharya awards to the best sports persons at state level. The number of such sports persons is a few hundreds in the country. I would like to suggest that as a sports person getting national awards are permitted to travel free by the railways. Similarly, the sports person getting state awards should also be given these facility. This will inspire sportsmen and encourage sports. The sportsman who play for his state or for nation should also be encouraged. I would like to make one more demand here. When our country conducted nuclear test, the people of entire country celebrated the occasion. People welcomed nuclear explosions. The news of nuclear explosions was published in every newspaper, and at that time one of our youth, Surender Anand Chauhan, had hoisted the Indian flag on Everest. I am proud that he belongs to my area. I am also more proud that he is an Indian. It was 8 May when he hoisted the flag on Everest, and first of all he contacted Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, but Narendra Modi was on tour to Tamil Nadu. He talked to Pramod Mahajan on Doordarshan, and that discussion was telecast on Doordarshan. When that youth hoisted the flag, the first thing he said was that I am proud that nuclear test is conducted in our country. Thereafter, he should have patience only. He climbed Everest from the China side. The mountaineers from Japan also tried to scale the Everest, but they failed. It means that four parts have to be spent on generation, two parts on transmission, one part on distribution, and one part on electrification. You have brought this bill to improve the transmission system, but generation system is very poor. Therefore, firstly, there should be improvement in generation and then in distribution and electrification. Presently, we have a capacity of 84,000 megawatt. All states of the country are reeling under power crisis in the next 7-10 years. The country would require additional 1 lakh megawatt of power. Then only the requirement of power can be met. Therefore, first improvement should be made in generation only today in order to generate a single megawatt of electricity. A capital of rupees 4 crores is invested, and if an additional capacity of 1 lakh megawatt is to be installed, we would require 4 lakh crore of rupees. According to the above formula, 2 lakh crores will be needed for transmission and 1 lakh crore for distribution, and 1 lakh crore rupees will be required for electrification. In total, 8 lakh crores of rupees are required. Then only we would be able to come out of this crisis. Then India would be able to go forward, and there will be overall development. In the present era, development of any country or state without energy is impossible, not only in the present era but since earlier times. Power has been worshipped in India. Power has been given the status of goddess. In Bengal, idol of Ma Durga is worshipped as a goddess of power. Reference of worshipping Shakti can be found in our Shastras and Puranas. It is presumed that nothing is possible without Shakti. Today, electricity, energy, and power are form of Shakti, and no development is possible without it. Generation has been neglected, and the size of ninth 5-year plan shows that there can't be any improvement in the generation. If any government wants the solution of power crisis and development, top priority should be given to power. Otherwise, development can't be taught about. You have brought that the legislation regarding transmission of electricity. You think that a little amendment in Electrification Act 1910 and Electricity Supply Act 1948 and privatization of the transmission would bring us out of the crisis. It is a fact that in the absence of a proper system of transmission generation of power, even up to 2000 megawatt would not solve the problem. Possibility to store the power produced has not been explored as yet. The electricity produced required to be transmitted immediately, and if the generation is more, the arrangements for transmission should be made accordingly. Full stop.